Hey all, and welcome back for another round of HellfireComms Patreon TV Comms. Today we are going to be checking out a brand new series by the name of ELFEN LIED. ELFEN LIED is a Japanese manga series written and illustrated by Lin Okamoto, originally serialized in Shueisha's Weekly Young Jump from June 2002 to August 2005, with 107 chapters collected into 12 tankobon volumes. ELFEN LIED revolves around the interactions, views, emotions, and differences between human beings and the Digloni, a mutant species similar to humans in build but distinguishable by two horns on the head and vectors, transparent telekinetically controlled arms that have the power to manipulate and cut objects within their reach. The series is centered on the teenage Diglonious girl Lucy, who was rejected by human beings and subsequently wants revenge. I'm sure nothing bad will happen in this series, Volk.
Oh yes, this has been a anime that I've had a little bit of experience with. I think I may have watched like the first few episodes way back. And of course it seemed to be a good subject matter to many an AMV hell clip, if I remember correctly as well.
Oh lordy, alright, these were all commissioned by Crawl12, and how we're going to do this is we'll count you down to the first episode, we'll talk through that obviously, and then when we actually close the video, close it, we'll talk about the first one, and then we'll count you down to the second one, and so on and so forth. Obviously we can't provide the media, and you can check the video description for specific syncing instructions for ELFEN LIED episodes 1 to 3. So here we go. I'm just preparing myself mentally. Episode 1 of ELFEN LIED in 3, 2, 1. Oh, that should be fun.
Oh yes, can't get enough of that psychological horror, supernatural drama, action, romance seinen?
Well, it says dark fantasy, horror, and science fiction here.
Yeah, the My Anime List info on this particular anime threw a few more extra buzzwords in there just for good measure. So I'm guessing this is the opening we're pretty much getting into right away. A lot of symbolism, a lot of sort of like art you see on chapel walls and what have you, I guess. Nothing that really tells us much about the subject matter, but from what I remember about this particular show, it's very gory. I wouldn't say violent, but there's a lot of blood involved.
I kiss my doll. I don't know what I was expecting from the opening, but this is a lot more serious and boob-filled.
Oh yes, I think I remembered some not-so-casual nudity thrown in there. If I remember correctly, the studio behind this were also responsible for animating a lot of visual novels, including those of the hentai arrangement.
Well, call me unsurprised, that's all I'm saying.
So I was actually looking through, like, the actual producers just to see what else they've done, and yeah, a lot of it is visual novels and a few other shows here and there. There's one called Mezzo that sounds vaguely familiar, but...
Yep, Mezzo Forte.
Yep, that's the one.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And you thought Kenshin started out with a bit of the old violence.
You're next.
No, he's fine. He just wanted to key. I don't think he should have done that. I mean, I don't claim to be a professional in security matters, but that's not something that you do when you've just seen your co-worker's head literally pop.
No, I'm not opposed to anime adaptations, but I'm not sure how to feel about this retelling of Magneto's origins.
Too much iron in your blood. I like how there was just the dude at the console as well that we saw earlier. It was just like going, yeah, just another day at work, these damn things. Killing more of my co-workers again. These things don't grow on trees, you know, woman.
I see. Well, we have established the tone. It's getting butt-ass naked with a Mewtwo Strikes Back helmet on.
It's like Sin City, but with more nudity and a few more colours.
Imagine if this is the entire episode, just her slowly walking to the other end of the screen. Jesus Christ. I thought this was going to be like fucking Azumanga Daioh just looking at the fucking art style and whatnot, but hell no.
Oh, no. This is very much the opposite of Azumanga. Azumanga is cheery, cute, and a little bit bizarre. This is gory, slightly violent, and maybe just a little bit on the lewd side.
Fair enough, mate.
Oh, did you hear? Gary got his head popped up by some pink-haired chick. Oh, that's the third one that's happened this week. But that's okay, we just have to keep a positive attitude.
Oh, Jesus. Just imagine if she walks past, like, the staff room and whatnot. That's gotta be awkward.
Well, apparently she's got more pressing concerns, like keeping balanced in a corridor. Meanwhile...
You realise these guns can't stop me, right?
For heavy hardware, they don't seem to be doing very much, unfortunately.
Oh, the pen is mightier than the gun.
Probably just as well, the pen probably didn't work anyway. So I'm guessing she could just deflect all of these bullets coming at her and just like, nope, I'm just gonna slice you in half now.
Well, I guess she would have to, otherwise she'd be dead by now.
Either that or everyone's just terrible shots. These are the stormtroopers before Star Wars became a thing.
We wanted to create the ultimate anime babe, and we succeeded.
Beyond our wildest expectations. Have you considered fire?
Oh. Let's just get Witch Hunter Robin in here and have a massive crossover, that'd be pretty cool.
I don't think Robin would last 2 seconds in this scenario, I'm gonna be honest here.
Yeah, true.
I think this is way out of the STNJ's depth. And falling apart in 3, 2... Oh, maybe not. We're just gonna have a Keanu Reeves moment. And I'm immediately taken back to Legendary Frog, where all the stop bullets just spell out, "Fuck you!" At what point do they just say, "Look, don't worry about it, just get the hell out of here"?
Please don't kill me. I have so little to live for, but don't kill me anyway.
I want to find something to live for. You understand, don't you? So it's hard to tell, but can she actually see through that? Or is she just sort of like sensing her way through?
Oh. It's okay, she just turned him into jam.
I thought it was like cutting him into cubes or something.
Now the ultimate anime babe is released on the world.
Alright, high flame. We don't want him to get caught in this crossfire.
We cannot allow Subject A to reach Subject F. Really? Like another anime just crashed into scene here.
That's really fucked with the current ambience we've had for the past 5 minutes.
Whoa.
She just dropped coffee in front of you. Was there really any need for that? And that's just adding insult to injury. Come on! She's already dead! And again with the pen. She seems to like the pen killing antics.
Well, I mean, killing gets boring after a while, I would imagine.
Keep shooting! We're out of bullets! Ah, I knew we shouldn't have cut the budget.
Well, I don't know what I'm having for dinner tonight.
It's like, I'm just going out to get some milk. Do you want anything?
Really? You think doors can stop me?
Yeah, not a lot has stopped her so far. I'm just baffled because through all of this that's been going on, like, why aren't they just running for the hills right now?
I don't know. They have a job to protect, I suppose.
I guess so, but surely there must be a point where you can just see how futile it is.
Alright, don't aim for the ass. Don't look at the ass, don't get distracted by the ass.
Oh, that's a very nice ass, though.
Oh, god damn it!
You see, they didn't quite think this through. They've probably given it like a bulletproof helmet as well. But apparently these are anti-tank rounds, so who knows, maybe this will do the job. Oh, alright, okay. Didn't quite finish her off, but knocked her out off at least. For whatever good that does them.
For all they know, that's just made her more psychically powerful, so...
Yeah, like, maybe that was like a restrictor helmet or something. You've opened Pandora's box, you fool! Ah, this seems a lot more cheerier than what we had before.
Yeah.
You can't just have the entire anime where people just getting popped and sliced to pieces, can you?
Well, I mean, that would make it a lot more dull, I would say, because, you know, with the oversaturation of anything, you run the risk of the audience becoming disinterested.
Yeah, or just becoming numb to it, just say, oh right, it's this again, is it?
No, this fucking shite again, alright.
So, have you actually seen any clips of this anime before?
No, I haven't actually. I've seen still images, I've seen people talking about it, but that's about it.
Ah, fair enough. I actually have the DVD for this somewhere, but like I said, I think I ended up watching a few episodes and then I stopped, probably because I had something else that I was more interested in watching at the time with a friend of mine, but for some reason I never quite got around to picking it up again. Maybe it was just something I was meaning to and I forgot, but I don't know. But this is kind of a neat refresher because I don't really remember much of what happens in this anime.
Again, it's like we've just skipped to an entirely different anime. We weren't just watching a snuff film for the first 10 minutes.
It's just so weird how they just have two very much conflicting themes at the moment. Like, maybe it'll all make sense when I'm guessing Lucy and this Kota person end up meeting for the first time, but as it stands, it's just like two entirely different animes taking place at roughly the same time.
Wasn't Lucy the one who got her head ripped off and used as a bullet shield?
No, I'm pretty sure that was just an intern. Because you're saying, Lucy, don't do it, as in, don't kill the woman who just dropped her favourite mug in front of you. Man, it would sure suck if some random pink-haired lady just came outside slicing people to ribbons.
Look in the ocean! Hell yeah.
My prayers have been answered! If it weren't for the fact I know one of these dudes is the main character, I wouldn't fancy their chances right now. Oh, that's right. I'm not entirely sure if this person can actually talk.
Oh, well. For some, that would be a plus.
True that, but then again, this is far and away from what we saw earlier. She's a lot more childish and ditzy. I think maybe the helmet had more effect than we led it on to believe. Not really as an inhibitor, but maybe as something of a emotional thingamajigger? Yeah, she's injured. She just took an anti-tank round to the head and survived.
Don't touch the horns.
Ooh, creepy flashback.
Whoa, okay, you need to stop pushing the image forward, please.
It's just like one of the pages of the anime stills is just like slowly coming towards you. They don't know what's happened over the last 10 minutes, but we sure as hell do, but there's every chance you'll just like wander back outside and start doing the killy killy thing again.
That's on them. At the time it happens. Also, Killy Killy, the sequel to Kill Kill.
Oh yes. So quiet and calming, and yet I know that 10 minutes ago all that bullshit happened. It's messing with my mind, man!
It is a little bit. It puts you a little bit off base, especially when you have to adjust to it on the fly, like we do with these commentaries.
I suppose this is where the psychological part comes in. She seems so bemused, she's just like, wait, where the hell am I?
Ooh, pretty flowers in the sky.
Yeah, she's just tripping this entire time. It's just like, oh, dude, the flowers. Like, that's how they keep her calm. Ah, good thing for me, I never had shoes on to begin with. Ah, that is the I need to take a leak dance if I ever saw it.
God. So she's also a cat girl, in addition to being a psychopath.
Maybe? I mean, she's not saying nyan, she's saying new. Maybe that signifies something else entirely.
I don't think she's all there in the head, to be perfectly honest. Oh.
Well, yeah. I mean, I think that should be fairly obvious from the start, considering what we saw earlier. Like, I don't care, I do what I want. You want to get your head popped? Bitch!
Pow! That was the sound of a head popping. Ah, jelly donuts, my favourite.
Eat your hamburgers, Apollo. It's the first time I've seen them wrapped in foil.
Yeah.
Like, usually they're sort of like put in a plate or maybe wrapped in a leaf of some kind. It's the first time I've seen them just like in foil.
She likes them.
Although she's not quite standard with rice ball eating etiquette. It's alright, she'll learn with time. Like, you're gonna give me yours as well?
Aww.
Like, I know it's supposed to be cute, but at the same time, I'm not falling for it. It's like, I know your secrets, woman. You may have fooled these two, but I'm not so easily fooled. This is going to be very difficult to explain to the insurance company.
I ain't cleaning that up. I'm just pointing it out, though.
We have Hazmat's team. No, she killed him on the way out. Oh, god damn it.
Okay, so yeah, the pink girl is Lucy.
Oh, they're sending Super SWAT after her.
Why didn't they just do that to begin with?
Yeah, I mean, considering what they're dealing with here, and her whole thing about saying, oh hey, if it's not dealt with soon, mankind will perish, could they not have just done it to begin with? Like, what is worth that level of risk? Well, I suppose if they let that cat out the bag right away, then we would have a very short anime on our hands.
Yeah, for sure.
Although, this show is actually pretty short. If I remember correctly, it was only meant to be something like 12 or 13 episodes.
Let's have a little look-see here. I've got the Wikipedia page open. Yeah, 13 episodes long.
And I think it had an OVA as well, but I'm not 100% sure.
Oh, yep, there is one OVA special.
Ah. Alright, there are some things in my memory that are intact after all these years. That's good to know.
Ah, Papa bless.
It's like, this target practice is boring. Where's the real action? Just like, you don't want to know where the real action is. If you knew what the real action was, you'd be quite happy staying here and getting paid for it. Then again, he looks like a man of action. He is not one to be tied down no matter the risk.
Wasn't there a cartoon maker called Man of Action?
I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. I know there's Action Man, but that's obviously something completely different.
Yes, folk. Yes, indeed. Really?
Excuse me?
Whoopsie doodle, you shouldn't have done that.
No apology or nothing. How rude.
Excellent. He punched her but good.
So yes, this amuses me greatly after all the death we just had to see. You want to do my homework for me? Or at least kill the teacher that gave it to me?
So many choices.
It looks like one of those sherbet UFO things.
I was going to say, yeah. Oh, it's a shell.
Ah, so this is continuing from the flashback we had earlier where she found the crappy shells. It's just like, oh yeah, now I found this really good one. Now what? You gonna praise me now?
Hell yeah. Oh, Jesus Christ!
They can't just drop that there. It's just like, yeah, she just casually died of a disease.
Yeah, it's like you go a whole episode, like, learning about the protagonist's mother, and, like, just before the credits hit, you go, oh, she died of cancer.
This anime spells subtlety in a way that is entirely incorrect and far too loud.
No! My shell!
Like, you don't need that anymore. You have a new sister. You know, there's this thing called glue. You could probably fix it.
Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. Oh, okay. She just ran away this time.
Oh, you thought she was just gonna go pop pop and then that would be it.
Yeah. You said it was a short series, so I assumed.
Yeah, but 13 episodes, not one.
Okay. I always get those two confused.
Well, I suppose there is one extra number to remember.
Yeah, true.
So, she's run off somewhere, no doubt. This is not good. Mostly for the rest of the populace.
It's okay, she's gotta go pop a few heads and come back and everything will be fine. They'll hug, they'll kiss, they'll make up.
Yeah, she just needs to go out and vent some frustration. I mean, to be fair, he didn't seem all that bothered when he was recalling her in the flashback. Just like, oh yeah, those were great times. Shame she died from disease.
Yeah.
Oh well, what can you do?
Silly bitch dying of diseases and whatnot.
So 1990s. We have modern medicine nowadays. Who just does that? So I'm guessing this is the SAT team from earlier. I hate to say it, but I don't fancy their chances.
No, not really. They can have all the pouches in the world, all the bravado, all the guns, but in the end, if you're an anime girl with horns, with telepathic, mind-popping powers, your chances aren't looking good.
That's not even regarding the fact that these guys could just easily kill each other before they even get there. it felt like a lot more than 23.
It did, actually. Is anyone keeping count? I would be interested to see if it was actually 23.
Well, I'll tell you what, if we get commissioned to do episodes 4, 5, and 6, I will go back to episode 1 and I will actually count. But otherwise, I'm not willing to put in that much commitment and effort if we're not going to get commissioned for more.
Now, I'm not entirely sure if there's a stinger or anything.
Well, let's watch the ED anyway, just to see what's what, and
Yeah, just to be careful. This is the polar opposite of the fucking OP.
Even if I'm with you that much, I'll pop your head open and kill all your friends.
Yeah, don't ever leave me, I'll fucking chop off your penis.
Don't drop a mug in front of me, or I'll pop your head off and use you as a human shield.
Bit much, but I'll allow it.
Well, to be fair, we just literally saw it not too long ago. I mean, not gonna lie, the ED song is fairly catchy, just it doesn't fit the subject matter at all.
Well, maybe it will as we go through the episodes and whatnot.
I'm just glad the picture is slowly zooming in on the face and not the nipple.
I mean, it's right there, Volk. It's presenting itself.
God, don't tell Tumblr, they'll ban us from the internet. Then again, if we can get away with Devilman Crybaby, we can get away with this.
I guess so, yeah.
I mean, Devilman was a lot more out there with its sexual undertones. This just seems like nudity because, well, this is clearly a monster who's been kind of imprisoned for a while.
I closed it when I saw the word preview, by the way, so...
Good call, good call. Alrighty then, load up episode 2 then.
Wow. Episode 1 of Elfen Lied, Volk.
It's about as gory as I remember it being. Obviously, a lot of the details and how the people died and what have you took me by surprise again, but I came in sort of tempered with expectations, and those expectations were definitely met. Maybe a little bit more, but one thing I wasn't prepared for was just the sudden shift in tone and how that interacts with, clearly, this murderous psychopath. Well, we can only assume.
Yeah. There was some stuff not really spelt out in that episode, at least from what I was reading in the subtitles. So let me just read off the synopsis here. A Diclonius named Lucy escapes from an experimental laboratory off the coast of Kamakura, which is being used as a facility to hold Diclonius and use them for experiments. I can't pronounce that, I'll have to hear it in the show. After killing many guards, she is shot in the head and falls into the sea. Her brain damage causes her to form an innocent, somewhat infantile split personality, New. Later she is found by Kota and Yuka, two cousins who are reunited after 8 years to study at university, and is taken back home with them. After she breaks Kota's seashell, his keepsake from his younger sister, Kane, who died of an illness 8 years earlier, she runs away because Kota gets angry with her. She does not remember anything that she has done in her entire life.
Ah, interesting. Alrighty, then we'll have to see how that memory loss plays into things here, but I'm ready for more if you are.
Alright, Elfen Lied, episode 2, in 3, 2, 1. Alright, bring on the chanting and whatnot, I'm ready for it.
Well, in the meantime, I can give you a few statistics. In terms of anime shows, this is very highly rated. It's just about in the top 1,000 according to my anime list, and in terms of popularity, it's actually ranked as high as 20.
Wow.
So yeah, it may not be the highest ranked, but it is certainly among the most popular, at least the most well-known.
Starting from 10, could you give me the top 10, please? I'm curious now.
I'm not entirely sure if I'll be able to access it from here, but I'll see if I can get in there at any point. I do like as well how it said rating R+, mild nudity.
Mild it is.
Let me see here. This website might be a bit difficult to navigate, so I'll probably look into it a little later on. Because it says top anime, but it doesn't necessarily rate it by popularity. Ah, here we go. In terms of the most popular, Death Note is actually the most popular. Then you got Attack on Titan, Sword Art Online, Full Metal Alchemist, One Punch Man, Steins Gate, Tokyo Ghoul, Angel Beats is in there as well. That's a fairly good anime, actually. Mirai Nikki is another one very highly rated. Toradora, very, very good. Hero Academy is rated at 11. Sword Art Online 2. Fairy Tail is rated at number 19. And then Elfen Lied sits at number 20, just above Naruto Shippuden.
I'm scared to ask where JoJo is, honestly.
JoJo. Let's see if I can actually find JoJo anywhere in this list. Durarara. No, that's not JoJo. It's not in the top 50, I can tell you that much.
Interesting. The backwards cap is essential for this operation.
I'm sorry, but this is not regulation uniform. You were specifically instructed to wear a helmet.
Well, that's not the way I get down in this group.
How will people know who I am if not for my backwards cap?
Really? What an asshole. I hope you fall out the goddamn plane.
We didn't mean literally, dude.
In this world, it's kill or be killed by an anime girl. You knew this when you signed on.
Alright, I'm still not seeing it here, so I'm gonna see where JoJo's Bizarre Adventure stands. Let me see. My anime list.
Oh, I think she's looking for another, like, shell to replace the one she broke. Annihilation. Yep. That's the juxtaposition I want with a cutesy pink-haired anime girl.
Looking for a shell to replace the one that she broke.
Yeah.
Alright, I missed it because it was called something completely different. So, as Anime List puts it, JoJo no Kimyo Naboken Ugon no Kaze is actually ranked at number 29, and to everyone else, that is JoJo Part 5.
Okay.
It's ranked 29th, but it's 795th in popularity.
Huh. I don't get that, but maybe it's just because I love the show so much, I don't realise how niche it is to common anime audiences.
I think it may have more to do with age as well. You have to remember that it's still ongoing, where a lot of the shows that were on top of the popularity lists were shows that have been going on for quite some time, noting a few exceptions, of course. It's like, we're looking for Gridman. Have you seen him? Kind of, but she didn't look that evil when we saw her.
Yeah, she was all like, Nya, you know, Nya.
No, I'm the one asking the question here now. Exactly how much cocaine did you take?
By my gigantic dinner plate eyes, I will not tell you a single word of the truth.
Look into my eyes and see that I'm telling the truth. Well, it's a bit hard not to, buddy. You've nothing but eyes. Especially compared to these two. They literally do look like they're from two different animes. Like, those two dudes look they come from, like, some gritty detective thing. And this guy looks like he almost stepped out of Clannad. Although Clannad was a little bit more crazy with the whole facial features thing.
It's okay. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, they're only gonna break into your house when you're not looking.
They could slide the door open anyway. What's the problem?
I mean, it's a sliding door. I mean, you can't exactly lock it without, like, someone just walking straight through the thing.
It's okay, it's open, come in, just walk through the paper door.
It's like, damn it! If only Homer Simpson didn't start that trend.
What if we just try to find a sentient gun? Are you really allowed to threaten fellow men like that?
Nobody else in the organization seems to give a damn.
As long as shit gets done, I suppose. Oh my god.
It's like bordering on bueno. And suddenly I'm getting flashbacks to the girl that leapt through time.
Oh, I love that movie!
It is so good.
I might as well announce this here. I'll probably do a proper YouTube video, but come April, we are altering the top tier, which is $70, where you can get a gaming quick look and an hour of comms, or you can have an hour of comms and an additional 2 episodes, which basically means you can commission anime movies now.
Yep, I mean, that comes up to about 140-ish minutes, so if you got an anime movie you want us to watch, feel free to lay it on us.
Yeah. Jesus! Okay. I'm glad he was talking about the horns there.
I actually assumed that it was the horns, but at the same time I thought to myself, no, wait. I mean, this guy's a bit of a creep, I'm not gonna lie.
He is. He's unhinged.
Well, I don't think he's gonna be... Well, he's gonna be unhinged soon, I just don't think in the same manner that we're thinking. I wouldn't do it with you-know-who standing right there. You know how bullets got you before. Well, at least she's being nice and holding the umbrella up for him.
Yeah, I don't want to get wet and murdered on the same day. Jesus, stop kicking him!
He keeps kicking me in the dick! She had pink hair. She's like the only person with pink hair I've seen in my entire life.
She's going to be at the beach, but I won't tell you that, because otherwise it would instantly solve the episode.
Or rather, it'll tell people who they perhaps shouldn't be giving this information to.
Yeah, indeed. Give all the information to the crazy guy with the gun and the ever-growing boner. That's the right thing to do.
Come along, Detective Gumshoe. We got a mystery to solve. Well, that's one way of putting it.
She looks so kawaii, though. It looks like she stepped right out of an anime convention.
Maybe that's what's actually happening. People look at her and realize that she is so cute and perfect that they just literally explode and fall to pieces.
Yeah. Oh, God. Ah!
This is why we need to keep this away from Flame, otherwise the same thing will happen to him, and that would be very, very awkward to say in the Q&A session. Hey, what happened to Flaming Claw?
He died of boner overdose.
Well, she ain't here. I can tell you that much.
My dick! Joker, my dick is gone!
It's caved into my pelvis.
Oh, Jesus.
Just kill me now, I can't stand the pain.
Alright, Volt, joke over. The atmosphere of this episode's pretty good, I gotta say.
It's at least more consistent than the first episode.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I know we're ragging on that a lot, but it's just funny, alright? We're just having fun with it.
But my umbrella.
Again, we passed several anime conventions on the way past this beach.
Yeah, there was like 3 people cosplaying as her. How can we be sure?
My glory!
Kill-stealing son of a bitch.
Really?
I don't even have a starter deck, dude. You can't just go challenging people to a duel. I don't even know the rules.
My umbrella! Ella! Hey! No! No, I'm not! Please, sir, let me go, no Yamate!
I like how she's telling her to give him a beating. So far, she's had 2 modes. Innocent doesn't know any better, and holy crap, I'm literally slicing you to pieces with my mind.
Alright, I'm tired of this now. Oh no! Is that going to bring her back to her senses?
I feel like that's a bad idea. Oh, he's giving him the kill after all.
What, are you bored or something? Like, this is too good for you now?
Yeah. And more to the point, how are you expecting to light your cigarette in this downpour? So, you reckon he's gonna get sliced to pieces?
We're not long to find out.
Alright, who brought the tank along and didn't tell us?
Jesus. Oh my god!
Well, I guess you could say he was disarmed. I'm sorry.
I will never forgive you, ever! Gosh, I lit up that cigarette because I sure as shit need it now.
You broke my favourite boat. I owned it for all of 5 minutes.
And don't forget the umbrella.
I really liked that umbrella.
Oh, playing hardcore or brutal Doom, .gif.
I think it's the first time we've actually seen the hands.
I think so, yeah.
Well, we've seen, like, an illusion of them, but this is, like, the first time we've seen them somewhat physically.
I think it might be because of the rain, honestly.
Probably, actually. I had not accounted for that. See, this is why you don't wake someone up from their nap without having a very, very good reason.
Reminds me of this Michael McIntyre bit. There are only two possible exceptions to the rule of never wake a sleeping woman. It's if a celebrity has died or if it's snowing.
Or if there's somebody has appeared from, like, their top 5 list of, people they are free to have sex with from a celebrity list.
Number 1, your sister.
No, you've seen Deadpool's, right? Like, at the bottom is Spider-Man.
Just go ahead, just keep blowing up boats. We'll see how this fucking ends.
Look, I'm just trying to have a snooze here. Why are you shooting grenades everywhere?
Who is this girl? I think I know who the puppy is, but that's about it.
I don't know. She hasn't been introduced yet. I know that much.
I'm gonna go ahead and look, because I'm a big spoiler pants.
Alrighty, then you see if you can figure it out. I don't see it on the My Anime list at the very least.
That's right. I have your gun. Or is it his gun?
Well, to be fair, she doesn't really need it.
This is very embarrassing. Could you just kill me now, please?
I was gonna say, you gotta let him live, but that happened.
Ah, my Rob!
Oh, well, it didn't get sliced off either. It's just, yeah, I'm just gonna break it.
Ah! Got until dawned.
Well, he's getting a taste of his own medicine, I guess. Your futile attempts to resist are amusing to me.
Oh, going back to the other personality, maybe.
Then again, I don't think he's going to be doing much for the military side of things anymore, or whatever this organization is.
Didn't puncture your eardrums, use your ears.
I mean, surely your ears would be better now that you don't have your eyes. She left her umbrella behind. You know, just completely ignored the dude, like, screaming in the background. It's the umbrella that's important. I'm sorry, it's just like, are you okay, sir? It's like, does it look like I'm okay?
It's okay. I'll get you some new eyes. Doggy, go find eyes. The absolute state of Bando.
Lad is absolutely destroyed. Oh yeah, he was kind of brutally attacked as well, wasn't he? Well, that was certainly an event, but things are hopefully back to normal, or at least as much as they can be. It's like, look, I already told you, I don't know anything.
No, got nothing.
Imagine if just like, could you give us some time alone? It's just like, we're here to finish the job.
Just smother him with a pillow. Well, there is this one person, although I don't think you'd like to meet her, honestly. She's a bit violent. The fuck you say? I mean, if you were paying attention, he perked up when you mentioned something on her head. Okay, let's see if New likes you calling her fat the next time you meet up.
It's just like, who's this lady? Was she hot? Just like, yeah, college age, slightly fat. Okay, we're not interested.
Yep, we're gone. But she murdered thousands of people, yeah, but she's not hot, so...
It's just like, she killed millions of people, but you did sleep with her, right? Well, yeah. Nice.
Nice.
Nice. But millions are dead! That doesn't matter. Looks like the dude's gone.
So is he just going to be like a cyborg the next time we meet him? Because that's the only way it will make sense.
Like he becomes RoboCop or something.
Oh, that'd be rad.
Have you actually seen the more recent reboot of RoboCop? Like the one that was in like the earliest... I'm not sure if it was the early 2000s or mid 2000s, but...
No, I haven't.
Oh, it was so brutal how they actually showed off, like, what was left of him after he got, quote-unquote murdered. Like, literally, the only thing that was left was, like, his head and, like, a set of lungs, and that was it. And, like, they actually peeled away, like, all the various bits of armor to show him, like, what was left of him, and that was literally all that was left. It was just like, oh, dude! You didn't see that in the original.
I got you a new shell. Also, I killed a guy for you. Well, I maimed him.
Well, you killed a dude and you maimed another. She's got a good heart, well, when she's not in psychopath mode.
Yeah.
So I wonder if they're schizophrenic or whether it's just like something that just triggers it.
Well, like I said, it's brain damage, mate, so...
So you're thinking, like, by the end, she'll sort of recollect everything and sort of put the two quote-unquote personalities together.
I would be surprised if it didn't happen, honestly.
I'm more concerned with the fact if there's more like her, because that seemed to be what they were going with, if there's, like, a whole facility dedicated to experimenting on these people. It's like, you didn't go killing people again, did you? We very strictly said you're not to go out killing people in the middle of the night. It's just like, me? No.
Oh, no, 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 no.
This concept of clothes is very foreign to me.
I'm going to pretend not to enjoy this.
Go on, be brave, lad. Okay, I feel like you're creating more problems for yourself by doing it this way. This is so hard to take seriously.
I can't tell that the same people who did this also made hentai.
Of course she comes in right at that moment. Not a moment too soon or a moment too late. Exactly as the shorts were coming off, she was there. So, are you sure opening number 7 is wise? So maybe, like, this is one they tamed or something? Or maybe this is, like, some kind of super soldier?
Well, a wild card is just what we need right now.
So there are more. And this one seems like they have under some kind of control?
Oh, I see.
Oh, okay, I think I see where this is potentially going, but, Alright, well, shall we move on to episode 3 then, sir?
Yeah, how did you feel about episode 2, just what I set up?
As I said towards the beginning, in terms of the setting and the environment, a lot more consistent, although it kind of fell flat towards the end with that whole trying to undress Lucy thing, to be honest with you, but it was good. It was a fairly decent episode. I do quite like it, although I'm not sure where I sit with this show as a whole yet.
Yeah, so...
But hopefully episode 3 will cement things further, seeing as we have a new Demi in the works here, and maybe they'll have a fight with each other, they'll maybe tear each other's limbs off and hopefully kill each other, thus solving the entire problem.
13 episodes, Volk, not 3.
Well, I mean, 3 is like the quarter way point, so usually that would be when things start to get good, as they say.
Okay, I'm just letting you wriggle on the hook for a little bit longer there. Alright, here we go. Last episode of this match, Elfen Lied, episode 3, in 3, 2, 1. Okie dokie. I haven't actually told you guys what Elfen Lied actually means. Let's see, can I find a thing here? The series title is German as well as Dutch for Elves Song, or more formally Song of the Elves, and takes its name from the song Elfenlied, which is featured in the story. Elfenlied involves themes of social alienation, identity, prejudice, revenge, abuse, jealousy, regret, and the value of humanity. It is also noted for the graphic violence, emotional themes of how the characters change through, and the overall transgressive subject matter of the whole story.
You know, just ignoring just like the crazy zany stuff that happens in between because anime, but yeah, it's pretty much on point.
I have read some shit about this, by the way, just as we've been going through the episode, so if we do get to the next set of episodes, I'm just looking here to see if there are any more commissioned and whatnot. Let's see. No more for the time being, I don't think.
May just be an introductory thing, and maybe they'll think, ooh, they seem to be getting a good reaction out of this, I'll commission a few more.
Hey, there you go.
Let me see what else I can find out here in terms of licenses. This was licensed by ADV Films, who were also responsible for licensing the likes of Neon Genesis, Gurren Lagann, and Full Metal Panic. So, oh yeah, and they've also did Gantz as well, which I guess is fairly similar in terms of like the violence and sort of like the nudity part, I guess, but it's another one of those shows that I have on DVD, but I haven't quite gotten around to watching yet. And she's just lying there, just like, look, I'm waiting for you to continue here. What's going on?
Here comes another flashback. It's crashing into us at 100 miles per hour.
Yep, do you remember the festival? We were all having so much fun back then. Yeah, shame our friend died by falling off the Ferris wheel.
He contracted a disease and then fell off the Ferris wheel.
Dude, the military's still out there. I'm willing to bet the feeling things for him that he just ain't receiving. Misunderstanding or no, there's no arguing with that kind of reaction.
What would anime be without a little cousin loving, you know? This is going to end either very badly or very kawaiily.
Let's go for a walk, child.
Deep feelings.
Yep, it's gonna be one of those episodes, isn't it?
Yeah, these are usually some of the best, honestly.
I'm guessing we'll have a bit of a past history between Kota and Yuka, I guess. This boy has absolutely no chill, just like, God, you suck! It's just like picking a padlock.
Yeah. Aww.
Ah, that's cute.
My little cat homunculus. Yeah, that's whatever.
Yeah, you just suck at it. Is that, well, you're proving my point so far.
God, she's gonna carve that bird into his stomach if he's not careful.
Takes a needle, just like engraves it into his forehead.
Oh no, your rib crack, Kota. Oh, what a shame.
Man, you really suck at this.
Like he's still all fucking passive aggressive while he's being murdered. Like, do you want me to kill myself for you? Oh.
Yeah, just, like, give me a mattress or something. This floor is very uncomfortable.
Yeah, it's just a nickname.
Ah, so pretty much she sees him as a father figure.
Yeah, they basically tortured her into, working for them.
That's a bit dark.
Yeah.
Although that's not to say she isn't already broken. So she's number 7. I mean, I imagine Lucy was either 1 through 6, but then what happened to the other 5? I'm guessing they're just being kept under wraps because they're not, like, ready yet or whatever. Declunius, there you go, that's how you pronounce it.
Thank you.
Ah, that's interesting. So she can't kill her, but is that to say that she cannot physically do it? Or that she won't just because she is another Declunius? Or Declunius, rather.
Come on, I'll give you candy if you kill him, just one.
I will give you 1 lemon sour ball if you do this for me.
I'll kill them so fucking well, Daddy.
Then she comes out with like a leather jacket, whatever. Just like, yeah, I'm ready. It's very distracting. Does that clock even work?
I don't know. It doesn't seem to have been wound for a while. Water, please. Oh, fuck, I'll get up and do it myself. Oh!
Jeez, that's something else!
You watch, you'll be seawater. The fucking Looney Tunes sound effects. Shoo!
That is a slipper. There is no nutrients to be had in this slipper.
Hey, I'm done being angry. Well, mostly.
I don't know. Maybe she isn't.
You silly Barker, don't worry. I'm here to make you better. I can actually understand English.
I know more than 2 words. Bless her heart for trying, though.
I remember poning someone really hard at woodcutouts, though.
Yeah, she was really bad at it. I couldn't help but laugh, but...
God damn it, stop fucking dropping these! And to make it worse, it started spitting.
What do you think are on those videotapes in the top left?
God knows, mate.
Hey, no unsolicited visitors! Just stamps on the pedal.
Has he blocked it out somehow?
Maybe it was just because it was so close to when, his sister died or something.
Oh, it's Angry Man. Man too angry to actually die.
Wait, he said something about castration surgery.
Where are you? I'll hit you with my fucking stumps.
But if we don't take your bollocks, mankind will be destroyed. Look, we cannot risk you populating the Earth again.
No, we cannot.
If what you're showing is the end result, we'd rather just humanity die here.
Anime, Bando. Anime incarnate.
So what the hell are they gonna do? They're gonna just take his bollocks and then just have, like, Nana wear him as earrings to give him extra strength?
I'm gonna be real, I wasn't following the start of that conversation, so this is just taking me by surprise, really. Oh, that's the most kawaii skeleton I've ever seen!
This is what the skeleton of Catgirls will look like eventually.
Christ.
Just instead of horns, it will be the ears.
Yes, we call them spirit arms. It's not scientific, but the scientific name is vectors, so...
So it seems like the hand thing might be receptors, or have something to do with the receptors?
She's got like bud or something.
No, she's gonna replicate herself via osmosis. It's just gonna divide into two like a cell.
Now, Bando, your balls.
It's just like, look, you understand the degree of his risk, but you're gonna give us your balls or what?
And now back to horror anime.
It's like, oh, sorry, you're like the first fully clothed person I've woken up to.
Oh, she's off fetching water still.
So she's emptied out like the entire contents of the wardrobe. Oh, that's cute as fuck.
It's kawaii as hell. With her? That's funny you say that. I don't think Yuka's pleased with that.
So I'm just gonna live with you as well.
Yes, I won't be cocked on my watch.
I'll be keeping a very close eye on you.
What? I love it when it comes back to her because she don't understand a fucking thing.
Like she just hasn't moved from that spot. I've been told I look cute as hell, and I'm just gonna stay here and look cute as hell.
Oh, we have a contestant in the cute as hell category. I thought I said a good JoJo for a second. God, I'm sad.
If I wipe out this one person and don't wipe out all of humanity, I will get the head pats.
Yes.
Give me a head pat anyway.
All growing up and off to kill. So we're just calling her 7 then.
Yeah, I mean, she has a name, Nana, apparently, but they seem to be... Well, she's more cold towards it, since she's not like a figure of any kind. She's just an employee. It's like, look, you need to stop peeing on the floor, goddammit.
The only thing better than living with a girl is living with 2 girls. Jesus Christ! Get out of my head! Oh, this is very wacky. Listen to tune of feet cleaning house. Again. For
Look, if you're gonna touch it, do it properly.
Yeah, like this. And Yuka walks back in with the rag in 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, you should probably stop now, to be honest with you.
I'm gonna castrate you while you fucking sleep, you sleazebag.
It's like, look, she forced herself onto me, alright?
And then I'm gonna come back and slap you again. Jesus Christ!
I think you should be worrying about the other way around, to be honest with you.
Who is this?
More unsolicited women entering my house?
Oh god. It's like 2 more every time Yuka comes back from shopping.
At this rate, Yuko is just gonna get the power of a Diclonius and just kill everyone. Just like, stop fighting women! Am I not enough for you? It took her like an entire episode to get there, though.
Yeah, well, I mean, she didn't have like a private helicopter or whatnot, so...
I mean, you have to remember this dude was having a fever as well at one point, so at least a couple of days would have passed. So she's been looking around for this place the entire time.
I guess so.
It's like, good, I finally found this place. I had to wait any longer. I would have had to have considered eating my dog.
Oh lord, she coming. It is a doge. More women. We were right! Just bash it. Bash it till it opens.
I'm pretty sure that's where they kept, like, all the chiseled animals.
Oh, yeah, so it was. Whee! It wasn't me this time, I swear. Oh no. Oh no! Interesting.
What's wrong? She almost killed your ass. She was literally a finger flick away from beheading you. So this must be the Elfen song.
I know, Amnesia's a bit of a bitch, but don't worry, there's only 13 episodes.
My memory will come back quickly. I'm not having good feelings about the dog's whereabouts right now.
No! Oh wait, this isn't JoJo, the dog's gotta be fine.
Iggy! Don't do it. Don't you fucking do it!
Oh. God damn it.
Why?
Why?
Why must you do this to us?
I think Araki co-wrote this part of the adaptation. He doesn't even dislike dogs, why do they keep fucking dying? Would you like to stay here? There's more than enough rooms after all, right, Yuka? Well, that was awkward.
Oh, it's gonna get a lot more awkward.
There was no blood there. Oh, he's fine.
Oh. Oh, thank God for that. Oh, she cut the cord because he wanted it to be free. Oh, she had good intentions all along. Oh, thank God for that. I don't think I would have been able to have coped if she'd literally just sliced the dog in half. It's like, it's not even like he got to die in an epic battle with Vanilla Ice. No, it just got sliced in half because a woman's having a bad moment.
Yeah, yeah. Everything's so melancholy in this episode. Apart from the bit where it was like, oh, we need to take your balls. That bit wasn't.
No, that was just amusing.
This Yuka, time and a place.
You don't just ask these things, you know.
Oh no, it's gonna end on a cliffhanger, isn't it?
I think that is exactly what's going to happen. I took your favorite tie. Now what?
Ah, I see. Hiding the horns. Smart.
I am John Rambo.
Ah, no! I need more!
That is a hell of a cliffhanger, though.
I enjoyed those episodes a lot, actually.
Yeah, I thought the show as a whole was okay, but I just can't help but feel lingering moments of just, okay, what the hell's going on, or this is a bit awkward. Like, overall, the show seems interesting, it's just, there's bits that are going on that makes me feel just either confused or maybe ever so slightly uncomfortable.
Yeah, well, I guess that's the point, honestly.
Yeah, I would wager that was what they were going for, or at least I hope so, otherwise there'll be more questions asked, let's just say that.
Indeed, and like I said, we don't have any more actually commissioned right now, as far as I'm aware. I'm double-checking the list just to make sure, and nope, nothing there. But if you guys want to see us continue Elfin Lied, you can always commission episodes 4 to 6 and on. Check the prices, patreon.com/HellfireComms. Thank you, Cruel12, for commissioning these. Thank you, mate. And we'll see you next time for another round of HellfireComms Patreon TV comms. Bye-bye.
Cheerio.